Hi, I'm Mrs. Lena, and I'm the family health teacher. In 6th grade, the students learn about child development and child care. Today, we actually are learning how to change a baby's diaper and change their clothing in class. They learn how to be really great babysitters. We also learn about safety, accident prevention, first aid skills. And at the very end of the enrichment cycle, we also have a unit in the health curriculum that has to do with growing up and changes that they'll be going through.
Okay, so 6th grade art is super fun, and Mr. Bedoin is a great teacher. So 6th grade art consists of connecting a lot of the principles and elements of art into really cool projects. As you see, these are some that you will be doing. And all over the school, in every hallway, there's a bunch of different art projects. Like this is what you do in 7th grade, and it makes the school brighter and more fun, and it's cool seeing your classmates and maybe even your own work up on the wall. It's like the Hall of Fame. Okay. One of the major differences from gym in grade 5 to grade 6 is that this year you have to change for gym, and you will also be given a lock to lock your clothes up so no one can take them and nothing bad can happen to them. And you also do a couple of different games than you usually do in gym, like you play indoor soccer, volleyball, basketball, foursquare, wiffle ball, some cardio warm.
Hi, I'm Mr. Quinn. This is the Tech Ed room, Technology Engineering. For 6th grade, we cover a lot of construction technologies. We do a lot of work on the computers with West Point Bridge. We get into a small house project where we're designing some floor plans and the wall structures. The big expectation that I have for 6th graders is that they come in and they're willing to make mistakes and have designs that don't work out and learn from those and move forward. So I look forward to seeing everybody.
Points are these points that you get for the books you read. So however many books you read is however many points you get, but there's a certain amount of points per book. So in smaller books there will usually be less points, and in bigger books there'll be more points. And you set a goal at the beginning of each trimester for how many points you and your teacher think you're capable of reaching or exceeding beyond that. And if you exceed that goal, or if you get the goal, then you can get a prize or a reward for getting that many. And for each book you read, you have to take an AR test on them in order to get the points. And usually those tests are about 10 questions, but if you have a really long book, it could be up to 20 or even more.
I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain, I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain, I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain, I'm an umbrella, I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain, I'm an umbrella, I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain, I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain.
Overall, we have a lot of fun activities over your 3 years, but in 6th grade, I'd say that there's the most like movie days in 6th grade, and either near or sometimes even on Halloween, there's this race that we do along the cross-country trail called the Monster Dash, and you can dress up in your costume and run along it, and the top winners for boys and girls from each grade will get like a little gift card or prize, and everyone gets free water at the end. And also there's Kindness Counts Week, where you dress up in a certain color for each day. And there's also Spirit Week, where it'll tell you how to dress up. Like there's little fun costumes you can dress up as. And there's the end of the year, the last day is SOAR Day, and you put your Caught Being Good, there's a raffle for the Caught Being Good cards for certain prizes, and sometimes there's even like a bike or like an iPad. So it's just a
Go.
So at Overlook Middle School, you can't not use any electronics unless the teacher tells you to, but you can use Kindles for reading purposes only, no games, and no texting in class.
Let's go on.
So every year, student council will put on a few dances, and this means that it's either after school or around 6 after dinner. And they're usually for an hour or two, and we hire a DJ to come in and play music. And you'll get to have fun with your friends, and if you're not a dancer or you don't feel comfortable dancing in front of other people, then you always have the option to go into the gym or have other games or fun events that you can do during the dance. Like one time we had a photo booth and you got to like set up all these props with all your friends and it was like you were at the beach. And sometimes you get to play things like trivia on movies in the gym. So there's always a variety of opportunities to do other than dancing at school dances, so don't worry about that.
In middle school, for all of your classes, you'll be getting letter grades, and each trimester you'll receive a progress report and a report card. And instead of getting paper report cards, they'll be sent out by email to your parents. You can check your grades at any time. They're posted online through the MMS portal. The letter grades usually are on point scales of about 3 points, and then it drops down to the next grade.